There was a billionaire who reached the true peak and achieved amazing results in his professional and personal life. He became someone you could only admire. What was his secret? Did he possess an innate talent that helped him succeed? Was the achievement the result of hard work and determination? In fact, no, that is not the reason either. This billionaire attributes all his successes to a simple morning routine. Every day, he would wake up at 5 in the morning, and after waking up, he would follow a routine to enhance his mental focus. Do you want to know what his morning routine is? In this summary, we will explore the key ideas from the book The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma. You will learn the importance of avoiding people and things that drain your energy and discover a morning routine that allows you to master your life and awaken the hero within you. How can a morning routine change your personal and professional life? The 5 a.m. Club tells the story of a meeting between three individuals living different lives. One of them was an artist who had not yet unleashed his true potential. The second was a frustrated artist striving to regain his creativity and on the verge of losing everything he had worked for. And the third was a billionaire who had achieved consecutive successes and had a desire to share his knowledge on how to live an extraordinary life. Thus, we meet the three heroes at a self-improvement conference presented by a legendary business teacher known as Spellbinder. Spellbinder is a person known for his ability to strongly attract his audience with his insight. After Spellbinder's speech, the billionaire approached the entrepreneur and the artist, but he did not tell them that he was a billionaire. In fact, he disguised himself as a poor man. This was a habit he developed to remind himself that money is not everything. The only sign of his true wealth was his luxurious watch. The seemingly poor billionaire told the artist and the entrepreneur that he made his fortune thanks to Spellbinder, who taught him that many people wish for exceptional things to happen to them, while the true elite learn that they can create exceptional things themselves. The curiosity of the entrepreneur and the artist grew about who this mysterious man was, who spoke as if he were a teacher. They listened intently as the billionaire explained how Spellbinder taught him something that was more important than anything else. His secret was that the most effective way to achieve the best results in your personal and professional life is to build an exceptional morning routine. But the billionaire was not done yet. As a generous person, he made an incredible offer. If the entrepreneur and the artist wanted to spend some time with him at his beach house in Mauritius, he would teach them the secrets of the perfect morning routine. All they had to do was meet him the next morning at 5 o'clock. They felt some doubt, but their doubts quickly faded when a Rolls-Royce arrived driven by a private chauffeur to take them. They arrived at a hangar containing a private, elegant plane in ivory color bearing the logo 5 a.m. The entrepreneur asked the driver about the meaning of the logo, and the driver replied, "The 5 a.m. Club." Thus, they began their journey toward understanding a revolutionary morning routine and a serious outlook on life that could transform everything for the better. The next morning, the billionaire told them that waking up at 5 a.m. was his way of escaping ordinary life and achieving greatness. Thanks to waking up at 5 a.m., his creativity increased, his energy doubled, and his productivity tripled. The confused one asked, "Is that all? How can waking up at 5 a.m. play such a significant role in your success?" The billionaire answered that many true greats throughout history, from writer John Grisham to musician Mozart, realized that the solitude that comes from waking up at 5 a.m. has a multiplied effect on their lives. Take good care of the beginning of your day, and the rest of your day will ultimately be in good shape. Own your morning and elevate your life. How does waking up at 5 a.m. affect your ability to focus? We all have limited mental capacities, or what is called cognitive bandwidth, and throughout the day, the things that require our attention increase, such as work and news. Interacting with others and social media drains our abilities due to all these matters, and by lunchtime, we become unable to focus on anything. In other words, through the constant switching between different tasks, we end up not giving anything the necessary focus. However, if you wake up at 5 in the morning, you will have a golden opportunity to concentrate on a high-value activity without your mind wandering. This focus is enhanced by a concept called temporary deficiency in frontal lobe activity. The term may seem complicated, but it simply means that at 5 in the morning, you are in an ideal position to achieve a state of flow in thinking. As the billionaire explained, when you start your day calmly at 5 in the morning, the frontal lobe of the brain, the part responsible for logical thinking, temporarily stops functioning, thus reducing your tendency for analysis, stress, and anxiety. At the same time, the calmness of dawn stimulates the production of neurotransmitters such as dopamine and serotonin. The result is that you enter a state of natural flow where you feel energy, focus, and complete immersion. As most of us know, flow is the exceptional mental state experienced by top performers, from violinists to scientists in their best moments. So if you wake up at 5 in the morning, you will find yourself more focused and productive throughout the day. It is good to wake up before dawn because such habits contribute to health, wealth, and wisdom. 4 focuses for the great historical makers. The entrepreneur and the artist spent more time with the billionaire. On a magical morning in Mauritius, the 3 gathered by the sea where a school of squirrelfish was swimming in the clear waters. In this beautiful place, the billionaire told them about the 4 focuses of the great historical makers, those who left a significant mark in history and changed the world. First, the billionaire said that the greatest people do not know their natural talent, but rather how well they exploit their abilities. He explained that self-discipline and perseverance always surpass talent and innate intelligence. Therefore, instead of thinking that you lack the essentials, utilize the gifts you have to make a difference. Second, freedom from distraction is essential. Many people today waste hours on technology and social media, which they are addicted to without adding anything real. If you want to win, you must focus and prioritize. This means becoming pure in your focus by concentrating on a few great work projects rather than many good ones in daily life. It means getting rid of everything that distracts you and takes you away from continuously focusing on what is truly important. Turn off notifications and cancel pointless meetings because they steal your time from activities that actually add value to your life. Thirdly, truly great people understand the power of stacking days. This means that the small things you do daily are much more important than the big things you do from time to time. Think about improving a skill or ability by just 1% every day. It's a small percentage, but over a year, you'll achieve a 365% improvement. Finally, share the billionaire's focus on the last point for history makers, the practice of self-mastery. According to psychologist Anders Ericsson, a person must invest at least 2 hours and 75 minutes daily in practicing a certain skill for years until the first signs of excellence appear. In other words, you need 2 hours and 75 minutes of daily training for years to become proficient. Therefore, if you want to master yourself, you should spend the first hour of every morning working on developing yourself, your way of thinking, and your approach to spiritual health and love. Now, the entrepreneur and artist understand more clearly how the true elites stay ahead. Then what the billionaire said, it is time to move to a higher level. It is time for them to understand how they can grow the best version of themselves. The billionaire asked the artist and entrepreneur, "How many times have you heard a teacher talk about improving your mindset? What are the best ways to develop oneself in the first hour of the morning?" Talking about improving your mindset, I mean, we hear this all the time. Think positively, your life will improve, right? But the billionaire made it clear while walking on a white sandy beach with the artist and entrepreneur that what these teachers don't tell you is that your mindset is just one of the 4 internal empires. If you only focus on improving your mindset, you are neglecting the other 3: your health state, emotional state, and spiritual state. The emotional state is your emotional life and well-being, and it is important because even if you have a global mindset, you won't be able to perform intellectually well if your emotional life is in chaos. As Sigmund Freud said, emotions that are not expressed will never die. They are buried alive and will later manifest in a more horrific way. So focus on the health of your emotional state, and you will soon feel the difference. As for the health state, it means your physical health. One of the main ways to progress in life is longevity, and as the billionaire Mazza said, you cannot be a giant in the business world if you are dead. Committing to ideal fitness allows you a few extra healthy and productive decades to build a greater legacy. More importantly, the elite understand that every day becomes much better with exercise. Exercise ignites your energy, melts your stress, and increases your happiness. But even this is not enough. There is another internal empire that needs to be nurtured. The billionaire said your spiritual state is spirituality, which daily life often pushes us towards superficiality and materialism. So take some time in the quiet moments of the morning to remember who you really are. Connect with the hero within you in the silence of dawn. Reflect on what you can offer the world. Focus on your spiritual state, and you will connect with the best part of yourself. The entrepreneur was amazed by these thoughts and excitedly told the billionaire that this framework changed his perception of himself, but he wanted to know more about how they could effectively use the first hour of the day to apply these ideas. The billionaire said they were ready to hear about the 20-20-20 formula, but not in Mauritius. No, they had to leave the clear blue ocean behind. Their destination was the eternal city, Rome. It was time to be inspired by the passion of the Romans, the city's architecture, and its exquisite food. The billionaire, the artist, and the entrepreneur stood in the square at the foot of the famous Spanish steps in Rome, enjoying the beauty of the place around them. The 20-20-20 formula involves waking up at 5 in the morning, leading to amazing results. It was 5 o'clock in the morning, he said. It was time to learn how to transform your creativity, performance, value, wealth, and productivity. Waking up alone at 5 in the morning won't achieve that. You can wake up at 5 and waste an hour scrolling through social media, and checking the messages will not enhance your day. What will make you excel is the 20-20-20 formula. This formula states that you should spend 20 minutes moving, 2 minutes meditating, and 2 minutes developing. Then the billionaire began to explain each step in detail. The first step is to move by doing intensive exercises for 20 minutes. It is very important that the exercises make you sweat. Why? Because sweat helps you get rid of cortisol, the fear hormone. Sweat generates a protein called brain-derived neurotrophic factor that repairs brain cells and enhances the formation of new neural connections. Thus, by sweating for 20 minutes, you will think faster. The next step, from 2 to 45 in the morning, is dedicated to meditation in a period of peace and deep calm before the complexities of the day begin. Meditate on what is most important to you. In an age of distractions and constant notifications, you will be amazed by the thoughts, dreams, and inspiration that sneak into your mind when you have a few moments of silence. Write these thoughts in your journal. Record your current ambitions, the things you are grateful for in your life, as well as your frustrations and disappointments. Doing so will help you understand your vision and give you the ability to let go of toxic negative energies. Take a few minutes to meditate. Research shows that meditation reduces cortisol, which lowers your stress. It is a proven method to maintain your calm. The greatest influential figures in the world are always calm. Now it's time for the last 20 minutes of the first hour of your day. Here you should grow and develop. Take 20 minutes to learn. Study the lives of great people by reading their biographies. Learn about human psychology. Watch documentaries about innovation or listen to audiobooks about building businesses. There is something common among all billionaires: their love for learning. This way, you have created an ideal morning routine to make this hour special for you and become a true member of the 5 a.m. club. What is the 20-20-20 formula, and how does it contribute to improving your day? As the city of Rome began to come to life, the billionaire, entrepreneur, and artist descended into the depths of the city. As they descended into a dark, dusty tunnel, the billionaire announced that they were in the catacombs, the underground passages that the ancient Romans used as graves. The artist asked why they went there. The billionaire negotiated that they were surrounded by people in a sleep that lasted for centuries, so the place was suitable for discussing the importance of deep sleep. Research has shown that sleep, it is one of the main factors that predict life expectations. How you spend the last hour of your day is important for your optimal performance, just like how you spend the first hour of the day. Many suffer from lack of sleep due to technology. Research shows that the blue light emitted from our devices reduces melatonin levels, the chemical that helps with sleep. Staring at the screen before bed will prevent you from sleeping properly, so turn off technology no later than 8 p.m. Spend the rest of the evening talking with your loved ones, meditating, taking a relaxing bath, or reading, and go to bed by no later than 10 p.m. This way, you can fully benefit from your wake-up time at 5 a.m. However, sleep is not the only way to recharge your energy. In fact, one of the keys to achieving high performance in the long term is the balance between periods of enthusiastic work and focus at the highest levels, and periods of relaxation, recovery, and fun. This process is referred to by the billionaire as the dual cycle of high performance. Growth occurs not only during the performance stage, but also during the recovery stage. The billionaire said, if you want to understand why, talk to a farmer. He will tell you that there is always an intense period of plowing the land and the cultivation of crops and hard work, but then comes a period of rest. This period of rest may seem like a period of stillness, as if nothing is happening, but in reality, it is the time when the soil rests and nutrients are renewed, and it determines the success of the crop's growth. Some of us do not like to accept the rest part of the cyclical process, and the entrepreneur admitted this by saying that if he is not working, he feels guilty. But as the billionaire responded, balance is important, so do not limit yourself to work only. Consider rest, relaxation, and fun as an essential part of high performance. This is the secret of success, the secret to becoming a maker of history. In summary, the billionaire's instructions clarify what is needed to become great in your field. There are no shortcuts to success, so you must improve your mornings, increase your daily productivity, and change the way you view your work and its impact on the world. Everyone gets the same amount of time each day, but how you spend that time differs from person to person. You should focus the first hour between 5 and 6 in the morning on improving your body, mind, emotions, and spirit. This fuel gives you the energy you need to be effective throughout the day. Continuous practice becomes a habit of excellence. Developing a new habit can be difficult because our brains resist change. We must overcome fear to reach the point of success. True creators and pioneers in their fields have found it difficult to adapt to daily life patterns, which has affected their relationships. However, it is possible to adopt this life-changing concept by identifying and avoiding obstacles that may affect how you communicate with those around you. Pay attention to the small things because they make a big difference in life. Get good sleep and continually add value to yourself so you can provide greater value for a longer period. You can change your daily routine to avoid digital distractions and help focus on the essentials. Try this. Your goal is to be asleep by 10 p.m. so you can start your day at 5 a.m. This habit will help you take advantage of the calm and silence of the morning to improve your body, spirit, and mind. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive all the new updates.